Take 47 billion. I'm going to attempt to explain this to y'all.
So welcome back to the channel. I want to touch on a subject real quick just before we get started, and that's my 300 subscriber mark that I made just a couple videos ago. It didn't take no time. I think it was maybe the course of a week. I went from 200 subscribers, well, sub 200s to 300 subscribers. So guys, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate y'all helping out. So the next goal is 500, of course, and from there we're going for 1,000. I haven't quite made a plan for what I'm gonna do to celebrate the 500 subscribers, so down below let me know what you think. Next thing I want to talk about is the Camaro build. Of course, I left y'all kind of hanging on that video, and I apologize because I was bowed up trying to get this car put together, trying to get everything packed and ready to get back over here to South Texas. So the car is still in Arkansas. It is running, but it's not complete yet. So hopefully sometime this year I can get back on the Camaro build, but it's a project, so hopefully I can bring more of that project to the channel. Believe that's all I got. So here is the new toy. It's going to be called the Dirty D. Stands for Dirty Drifter, because this thing is dirty. It needs to be cleaned up for one. But the reason why I'm bringing this thing to the channel is because I feel like this is something that I can do a lot of custom work to real easily. I'm thinking about, since I use a lot of ABS plastic, I'm thinking about putting a chain guard here, because if you can't tell, the chains come off at one point and smack the heck out of the seat. That would really suck if it hit you in the back of the head. So I'm thinking about putting a chain guard here out of that ABS. Of course, it's probably going to shatter it when it does come off, but at least it's something in between here and here to keep that chain from hitting me. Also, I would like to make some little fenders over the rear tires, keep them from slinging water and stuff up, because last night when I was riding it, I was eating nothing but water, and especially off of this front runner, which is just your typical 20-inch bicycle tire. Pretty easy thing to modify, really. I mean, a lot of these have the fat boy tires on them. I might do it, I might not. The reason why I like this one is because if you get the right speed up, you can whip it into a fat 180. With the big old fat boy tires, I don't think you can get it into a 180. You might be able to, but you're talking about some serious speed. I have absolutely no idea what kit this is. Any of y'all do, or if this thing's just custom, let me know down in the comments below. They got this crazy brake lever, which works. It's just not my typical setup. It's more for a parking brake than it is anything else, because when you push it down, it locks solid and it doesn't go anywhere. So you have to lift this up constantly and make sure that it's not falling down. Otherwise, once it does, then you're burning up the clutch trying to go anywhere, because that thing stays locked in park. I'm thinking about stripping it down and repainting it. I like the red quite a bit, actually, because it's really close to the wheels on the truck. Not too sure yet. I've also thought about the old school big wheels, the yellow ones with the red wheels on it. Thought about doing something like that, all yellow, make it look like a big wheel from back in the day. Leave me more comments, let me know what you think. Anyway, I think that pretty much boots this video off. The next video is gonna be me having a bald head, most likely. 500 subscribers. Let me know down below what you think we should do. Anyway, appreciate it. Yada yada yada.
Hey, you built that?
I bought it. Do you really?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
If you don't have any friends, get yourself a fucking drift bike. That guy right there has got a drift bike, and he just told me he's got one pretty similar to this one, and it kind of sounds like we're gonna get a little drift group together. But anyway, I know the wind's getting pretty high. We're gonna get back to the house. Hopefully this thing doesn't run my foot over this time. That kind of was crazy. Let's see. Whew. All right, we're good. All right, let's get back to the house and watch this thing.
Write a new song for the metaphor, similes, rhythm and rhyme, the proper delivery. Write them, rewrite until proper assembly, till everyone listen and know that they're feeling me. But that's only step one. Then there's the video. How should it even go? Gotta be loud opposite of a tippy toe. Gotta be loud like Figaro. Gotta be bright like a light when it hits your skull. I ain't doing this rap just to please me. Believe me, guys, this shit ain't easy, but I make it look breezy when you all sees me. Me, myself, and I, we keep it G-easy. But also as far as the lines, I wanna stop all the depressed people dying. Motivation and laughter is what I'm supplying. If I only say one, well fuck it, I'm trying. Need to get bigger and bigger, cause lions don't talk real big. Fit the belt of Orion. And I knew when I needed help. I went to college to record myself. I took the classes, then I passed the classes. Now I make the master and I do it well. I try to help people get on the scene when really I should have been helping me. And yeah, I still try to lend a hand, but if I can't, I hope you'll understand. If not, get the fuck out of my face. You can get out of my face. Yup. Get out of my face. You can get out of my face. Yup. Get out of my face. You can get out of my face. Yup. Get out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Look, I'm a humble guy. Don't get it twisted. I started off with almost no assistance. Put my music out just for y'all to listen. Sharpened up my skills and I stay persistent. Then other artists wanna hit me up, not for a verse, just to hook 'em up. Like, hey bro, help me do a track, and when you need me bro, I'll get you back. Needless to say, I've never seen these guys. When I ask for help, they never come by. Like, sorry dude, couldn't find a ride. Yeah, happens every time. heartless, then call me Ted Dizzy. Keep running these knocks on these tracks till I'm dizzy. Yeah, I know how hard it can be, but having a team is a luxury. I have a vision, so it's up to me to bring the vision to reality. If he don't help me physically, mentally, if he can't be patient and wait for me, not my homie, my blood, or my family, then these soul leaders get far away from me. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible. Get the fuck out of my face, you can get out of my face, yup, yup. Get out of my face, you can get out of my face, yup, yup. Get out of my face, you can get out of my face, yup.
Yeah, my neighbors are gonna hate me. This thing's gonna be so much fun. Today's video is not sponsored by Super Clean, but Super Clean is the stuff you need when you're doing something like this. You can even use Super Clean on your Dirty D. I wouldn't suggest using Super Clean on your Dirty D, or at least the one that has skin on it. I would use it on this Dirty D. Without any further ado, appreciate it, Super Clean, for not sponsoring me, but you can if you want. And let's get on to pressure washing this guy. Sorry guys, I know this is taking forever. I really didn't plan on showing y'all my yard because my house is a wreck. I don't know if y'all know, but I live in Rockport and I got hit by Hurricane Harvey literally 3 years ago, but I'm still dealing with the insurance stuff. In that, my house and yard have remained a wreck. I have all these nice things and I have no house to show for it. And it kind of sucks, but it's part of life, you know. I try not to let it get me down. A lot of the reasons why a lot of my videos seem to be at idle compared to some of my other stuff is because in my downtime, I do most of the repairs to my house myself, so seems to be working good. Whoopsie. Uh-oh, we died. In one wash, we almost got this thing spotless. I don't know if you can see anything. Hold up. Oh, you got a little smuts right there. Hang on. While we're waiting on it to dry, I need to let all the air out of the tires and adjust these damn sleeves. The way drift bikes work is you have these sleeves that you put over the tires. And the way you do that is you let all the pressure out of the tires, you slide the sleeves on, then you air the tires back up and they wedge themselves inside of these sleeves. You got a solid axle in the back, a single tire in the front, you got a long frame. Rear axle doesn't allow it to steer very well when you have traction in the rear. So kind of sucks that you can't just kind of cruise these things around. I guess you could, but you have to have the sleeves on them all the time. They basically are useless without the sleeves.